Dear Sylvia, there's this person that I met. I know it sounds dumb, but they've made working for the Everest Society a lot less horrible. You'd think anyone working here would be horrible, but Shnicalikoon, that's their name, by the way, is not so horrible. It's hard to imagine how they ended up working here in the first place, but then again, I'm working here too, and I never planned to be here. I think that you'd like 'em if you met 'em. They have a certain way of making people smile. So, I guess even though Shnicalikoon can't make up for the worst things in Everest, at least they can make it a little more bearable. Neither of us like working here. We talk about it sometimes. Shnicalikoon talks about these grand plans of taking Everest down, but I think it's just dreaming to pass the time. At least it makes them happy. D.
So this person, Shnicalikoon, is this their apartment building?
Yeah, their apartment is at the end of the hall.
Who is it?
It's me, Bedford.
Bedford? What do you want? What are you doing here?
Hello?
Who is that?
Hello, Shnicalikoon. Nice to see you too. This is Bethany Lark. Now, normally when people open the door and find their old friends, they welcome them in.
Fine, then. Come in. I don't mean to be rude to an old friend, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
Fine, I get it. Straight to the point. There's hope now.
Hope?
Well, yeah. You see, the Everest Society has been a problem for a while now.
Oh, I see. So you're just here to harass me.
You always have been a cynic, I suppose.
Hi?
Right. This is Bethany, the hope I was talking about.
Don't tell me you've actually found someone crazy enough to believe you're a time traveler.
Well, you believed me.
Fine, what dumb plan do you have now?
You know what? You're being very hostile. I come in here with a plan that can fix everything.
It can't fix everything. You know it can't.
Most things?
Well, it depends on what you mean by most things. If you mean anything relating to my life, then no, it can't fix anything.
It's been 5 years, Shnicalikoon. You need to get over him.
Who?
I'll be quite honest. I forgot you were here, Miss Lark. But anyways, Bedford.
Hold up! Who is this guy?
It's D. D in the letters. D, who affected some of our lives. And by some of us, I mean not just you, Shnicalikoon.
Then why aren't you upset? You never were, you never have been.
Exactly! No one ever let me be upset. Every time something bad happens to someone, no one seems to get over it. So I have to be the one who does, even when I don't want to.
What?
When my sister died, I didn't even get to be upset. Meanwhile, my best friend gets to go completely insane over it. And then D, he died. And he was my friend too. But did I get to be upset about that? No, because you guys need to feel bad constantly.
I do not need to feel bad constantly.
Really? Name a couple of times where you've been joyful, even a tiny bit happy.
Shut up!
Calm down! I thought we were here to talk about solutions, not debate about problems of the past.
This is all about the past though, isn't it?
Then how about you fill me in cordially instead of going at each other's throats?
Fine. Sit down.
I guess we should talk about time travel. That's the reason I brought you here in the first place, Bethany. I wanted to prove to you that time travel is real, and Shnicalikoon is from the past. Right, Shnicalikoon?
Sure.
But I guess that doesn't really prove it's real. And the thing is, you're the only one who can travel back in time of the three of us. The way the time machine is made means that you can't travel back to your own timeline. It allows you to travel forward in time, but not into your own past. And you can't go any further back than when we made the machine. Though that won't really be a problem, as the goal of this is to destroy the machine.
If you're not allowed to go into your own past, then how would I be able to time travel?
Okay, I suppose I explained it poorly. Imagine a line, a timeline if you will, a literal line of time, a line containing time, or a line representing time. It has times you were alive at and what times you were not. You can never be at the same time twice, so I can't travel back in time because I've already been there. You, on the other hand, could.
But couldn't I seriously mess up the timeline?
That is kind of what we want. You see, we need you to go back in time to destroy the original time machine. That would, supposedly, get rid of the Everest Society once and for all. Because, you see, the Everest Society is very dependent on the original time machine.
Yeah, Bedford, I suppose you know all about that, wouldn't you?
Oh, shut up, Shnicalikoon.
How do you have a time machine anyways? Care to explain that?
It's a very long story.
Oh, but I'm sure Bethany wants to know, don't you, Bethany?
Actually, yeah, I am quite curious.
I helped create the original time machine, okay?
Really? Is that the whole story?
Yes, it is, Shnicalikoon. Now, I think it's about time to show you the actual machine.
He pulled something out of his messenger bag. It was a square-shaped object. He drew out a small, ancient-looking key from his pocket and inserted it into the side of the box. An old-fashioned camera popped out. I frowned at him, puzzled.
There!
Isn't that a camera?
It's not just a camera.
No, that looks like a camera to me.
Shnicalikoon! You can't even see it.
I know, but if I could, I'm sure I would just think it was a camera.
That's the point of the time machine. If people think it's just a dysfunctional camera, no one will bother with it. They wouldn't try to steal it or destroy it.
If I had a dysfunctional camera, I would destroy it.
This is why it's my time machine.
I don't get it. How does it work?
Would you like to find out?
He set up the camera so that I was holding the button to take a photo, although I wasn't actually going to be taking a photo. Bedford quickly switched some dials on the bottom of the camera and told me I could press the button down. He said that when I wanted to go back to the present, I could just press the button again and it would take me. So I pressed the button. When I did, a sharp zap of electricity emitted from both the button and the camera and met in the middle, and everything went white.
My name is not a joke. The Everest Letters is a production of the Everest Society. It was produced and written by Laura Archibald and Maddie Theobald. The voice of D is James Rutherford. The voice of Bethany is Ellie Bodeli. The voice of Bedford is M. Ham. The voice of Shnicalikoon is Rory Lane. The music is by Tommy Dorsey. We love you, Tommy Dorsey. Heart! As always, thanks for listening. Tune in next time for episode 4.